Up front, we're excited. We're going to have a configuration of 36 seats in the business first or business class compartment. We call it business first, and 192 in coach. So I think that equals about 230 or something like that. Anyway, we're very excited because for us, this is a perfect configuration, wonderful economics for us, and it kind of makes the world go round. So I've covered a lot of points. I want to make sure, did I miss anything, Kristen? I think I've hit most of those main issues. Let's, if I could, invite all of you into this amazing mock-up. And I would like to point out, Boeing built 2 of these, and it wasn't inexpensive, as you can imagine. They were doing to show all their airline clients around the world. One of our carriers, ANA, is a partner in Star Alliance. They get one, and Continental's very proud that we have the other one. And of course, thrilled that we're going to be exhibiting it here at MBTA, which, as all of you know, if you haven't already checked it out, it's a pretty cool show. All these great travel suppliers, whether it's airlines, hotels, car rentals, and various other technology companies, get to showcase their products and wares to the top corporate travel buyers around the world. And you can appreciate in the airline business, most airlines, that's where you're going to do well with the business traveler. And that's what we're focused on. Continental's always been very focused on the business customer, always will be. And this is a great place to show this thing off. And we're really showing it off because we're the first guys that are going to have this 787 and have quite a number of years of an advantage. So with that, please come on in, and I'm going to cover a few of the special features of this amazing product. And I'm not shy about asking our Boeing friends, who will probably be more part of the Q&A. We have some great guys that are going to be in to give you a little update. Can everybody make their way in? Good to see you guys. So the first thing you can probably tell is the spaciousness. I mean, Boeing clearly focused on what customers love. I mean, airlines are their client, but it's ultimately the customers of the airlines that kind of make the world turn, right? And customers, of course, clearly have told all the airlines and Boeing, hey, we want it, and when we're in these wide-body airplanes, we want to feel very spacious. And they, very special design to make sure you felt as though you had the most space possible. You just feel better when you're flying, more relaxed. Ultimately, you know, it's a means to an end. You're getting to wherever you're going for business or pleasure. You want to feel great. So they incorporated these new designs, again, because of this carbon composite that they're using, which allowed them to do so many different things. And just a few things. Beyond just the spaciousness of the design, the lighting, it's ambient LED lighting. And I was told by Doug, I think Kent's mentioned before, blue is like the only color that actually makes people, it doesn't distract the eye. You actually feel really good about things. And of course, that will be very prominent in Continental's livery. It's soothing, and the crew of the airplane can control that lighting to go as light as you want to simulate, you know, obviously during the daytime when people are, you know, wanting to work and feel like they need to get a lot of stuff done. It's going to be a great environment. All the way to lowering this down where you can feel very relaxed and rest. Most importantly, in these long haul flights, people generally are going to want to sleep so they can arrive at the other end ready to do whatever they're going to do. And of course, those lights can be changed, different colors for different carriers, whatever they want to do. But it's really kind of new technology, certainly in the airline business, to have this. And so we're really excited about that. It's just, I guess, oftentimes we call it the sky interior, I'd like to say. More space and freedom. We were talking about a little bit about that, just the way they designed all this. One of the most important things, because of the design of the airplane, the carbon composites and the strength, is the ability to do 2 big things. A, increase humidity in the cabin. As you can appreciate, oftentimes people will say, geez, I feel a little bit dried out, and we always talk about recommending drinking a lot of water, and you would still want to do that flying, but we've improved the humidity levels from 5 to 15%. That's a big jump in the humidity level in an airplane. Makes how you feel so much better. So 5 to 15%, it's a 10% increase, that's pretty significant. The other very key issue is, again, the great Boeing design and the materials they're using, is the pressurization of the cabin. Today, most of the airplanes are pressurized at 8,000 feet. Okay, that's pretty high. Because of this new design and the materials, they're able to pressurize at 6,000 feet. That's like maybe being in a resort up in the Colorado mountains, okay? That is an enormous difference. The impact it has on your blood oxygen level and how ultimately you feel, and ultimately will arrive in much better condition, again, ready to vacation or do business. That's enormous. Now, I didn't say blood alcohol, I said blood oxygen level. So I want you to know that that's one of the things I think really sold us on the airplane, because other than all the efficiencies, that just makes such a difference on customers, passengers when they're in. They're going to prefer this airplane. That is just an amazing. People will notice the difference and prefer this airplane because of it. So those are two key issues. Okay, another thing that you might like to know, the overhead bins. We all know about bags, right? And we all like to have our stuff on board where we can. And Boeing, of course, always listening to its airline clients, and we're always listening to our customers. If people want more overhead space, they want to be able to put their stuff, particularly for long haul flights. Well, Boeing literally designed their bin around bags, not vice versa. They took into account what do these bags do? How are they designed? What do they look like? And then ultimately, how are they going to fit? And they designed these bins to make sure we have maximum space. And here, as you can see, in what will be in our airplanes, is a bin that can hold 4 standard carry-on roller bags. That's a big deal compared to most other airplanes, if not all. That is a great deal, and they're very easy to open and close. Another nice thing when you're loading up your stuff, it's just cool technology. You know, a lot of folks may not think about it that much, but these guys did. And again, everybody will appreciate it, whether you're a vacation traveler or business traveler. The fact that you can have this much space, everybody just wants their space on the plane. And that is a huge competitive advantage for us. Very exciting about it. Okay, next thing, in the cabin. Everybody likes a nice, quiet, relaxing environment. I mean, now, you may put on your headphones and want to do what you want to do with your, the rock and roll and anything you want to be playing, and you'll have plenty of those opportunities. But for most everybody else that doesn't, have their own headphones, they prefer to be quiet. And this airplane is extraordinarily quiet. Both the interior, and we like to say also for the exterior, not that you're going to be hanging out listening to it, but for the communities around, we want to be good citizens of the world, of course, greener environment, and this airplane has a very low noise footprint. So for those folks in the airplane, I believe the number was almost like 40% reduced noise levels. And that's due to a whole litany of new technological advances and how they can dampen the noise, and it's kind of white noise, and it allows you bottom line, you're going to relax, you're going to sleep better, you're not going to hear as much stuff going around you, and it's better for everybody. So that's a very important feature of this airplane. The windows, I don't know if you noticed when you first came up, the windows are clearly bigger than most all airplane windows out there today. In fact, for most models, these windows are 65% larger, okay? Let me come over and show this to you. So, customers love to look out airplanes.